line. Johnson's back in the game.
Yes, could be the final push for the Realtors.
In the meantime, checking out this BMAC Derby Ace power move. Jamal has been a source of power, a source of strength for the Realtors. That move brought to you by Derby Ace Premium Formula. Dito ka na sa Llamado. And they are within 8. David bottled up. Chico Lanete gets it across in time. David trying to post up Menor downstairs on the bottom of your screen. Espino, and that's a call for a flop. If I get this right, could be a technical.
It's an obvious mismatch between Espino and Yusif Al-Jamal in the shaded area.
And Boyd Fernandez is a bone to pick with referee Pascual.
Technical foul on the Sta Lucia Realtors. Yusif Al-Jamal for the second flopping infraction.
Kanina kasi si Daa yung tatawagan ng flop, no? We'll take the second look. Boyd Fernandez gets his own warning. Now, what hurts is that Sta Lucia is on a tear here. They're getting the momentum to shift to their side. But this guy, David, has been a fire extinguisher.
He's been the biggest answer for Coca-Cola. Williamson has struggled here in the fourth. Mark Macapagalas hasn't found the range here in the final quarter. But itong si Gary David has been a constant producer of points for the Coca-Cola Tigers. And once again, Coca-Cola on top by 9 points.
And have possession of the ball and a 14-second shot clock. Espino driving very hard. Too much muscle. Ball on the line.
Once again, Gary David making that play happen for Coca-Cola.
Medyo maamoy yung bola sa Coca-Cola dito sa stretch nito, no?
Sinadaan sa sipag ni Gary David.
Macapagal peeks inside. Williamson knows that there's only 2 seconds. Hold it, hold it. May fouls off the miss. David yata. And the 5th on the Tigers. One more, they will be over the limit. Tinikling at the midcourt line. Al-Jamal outs it over to Johnson. Johnson attracts 3 defenders. Al-Jamal is fouled by Chico.
Al-Jamal has the hot hand. Definitely defense will try to close out long. But Yusif Al-Jamal and the Tigers are over the limit. Sta Lucia shot 38 free throws today. They have made 26 for about 69%. On the other side, Coca-Cola 17 of 28 for about 61%.
Galing mo sa mat today.
Katabi ko ang ating statistician.
Ayun, na-notice ko lang galing mo sa mat today. May percentages ka pa.
Maliwanag ang ating laptop.
Parang galing. Asita Olava returns to the ballgame, pulling out Dennis Espino.
And Coach Bo Perasol alternating Asita Olava and Dennis Espino for that 5 position, trying to squeeze the best out of his veteran bigs as they try to close out the challenge of Sta Lucia, who was found at never giving up mode here in the fourth, courtesy of Yusif Al-Jamal.
Al-Jamal with 17.
Grabe, no? Ang explosion itong si Yusif Al-Jamal.
David wiggling, twisting, and there's going to be up. Asita Olava acting as the mediator, negotiator here. No need for it, Gary is telling him probably.
There's been a lot of physicality between Gary David and Oji Menor here in the fourth. And Gary David will try to keep it cool. This is a very important game for the Tigers. Oji Menor giving up a foul on the penetrating Gary David.
Now I'm recall what sport I'm trying to remember that look like David's motion. It's rugby.
Pwede.
Diba, ano yung tinadive yung bola, may pile, biglang lulundag yun.
Para sa touchdown na yun.
Hindi yung ano, hindi American football.
yung isa.
Yung isa.
Rugby.
Yung Brit.
Para ma-advance mo lang yung bola.
Where the score, pagka yung, di ba, mga nail,
Yes.
mga ganon.
Pero hindi to rugby, kaya hindi
Hindi.
nasayahan si Gary David.
Hindi natuwa. Let's see
Mabuti
how.
na lang nandiyan si Asita Ulaba.
Hindi ka naman makagalaw pag inakap kami yan.
Hindi lang roadblock yan. Parang doon sa South Super Highway yan. Yung mga malalaking toneladang mga sementong nakaharang.
Menard sent to the bench. It's called a flagrant 1. And I think, was that Gary David's daughter?
Yes.
I think she was sobbing a bit there. Don't worry, that's okay.
And this is going to be a huge call against Santa Lucia. Foul by OG Menard.
Comes at a bad time. Comes at a really bad time.
Nasa F1. At pupuntahan mo, babalikan mo yung technical foul na natawag kay Yusuf Al-Jamal because of the flopping mode. At ngayon naman, this F1 call late here in the game. And it's going to hurt Santa Lucia's chances. They're only down by 7. And these are gimme baskets from the free throw line for Coca-Cola.
Interesting piece of coaching by one of our friends there, si Cholo Martin, one of the assistant coaches, and just tapped Menor on the head. Well, part of the game, from one bed to another. Cholo played on those some better teams that won championships in the 70s.
In 1978 or 79, if I'm not mistaken.
Low star game.
Yep, against Ateneo.
Yep. Okay, Coca-Cola still not yet out of this, as we remind you about Hanes, the official underwear of the PBA.
Gary David with 29 points to lead the way for the Coca-Cola Tigers.
Williamson goes up with a hand trying to grab him, and Omalon was there.
4 consecutive points here for Coca-Cola. Once again, a double-digit lead for the Tigers. Chico Lanete with the right idea, attacking the basket and dishing off to John Williamson.
$90-79. Al-Jamal, and now he's beginning to miss. Here comes Escobar, 3:16 to go, fires from the right flag, can't knock it in, and Ali Beach secures the offensive carom. Here comes the spin by Johnson, no lift on that shot.
Finally getting a touch on the offensive end is Anthony Johnson. We've seen him for about 5 minutes on the floor. Hasn't really gotten a lot of passes, simply because Al-Jamal has been working extremely well here in the fourth for Santa Lucia.
Timeout requested by Boyd Fernandez. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll hang on and tell you about Andy Fix of First Aid ng Bahay Mo. Bonsall seals all. Vito Lastin and Jason Webb are waiting in the wings to bring you our second game later on. Air 21 going up against Raynor Shine. Area 21 with at least a week off in preparation for this game. Winner, of course, will meet the winner of this game that we're doing for you as we check out the actually anime.
The wildcard knockout games are what we are going to see for today. But of course, waiting in the quarterfinals are the Gin Kings, who will go up against the Alaska Aces. Samantalang ang Derby Amados will go up against the survivor of the wildcard phase, and safely in the semifinals, waiting for about 2 weeks. That is Tropang Texters and of course the San Miguel Beermen.
Johnson misses the free throw. Has been, you know, those sports terms we use. Struggle, trophy perform. They had a nice run in the third and the top of this fourth quarter, especially in this fourth quarter. But let's see. With 3:08 remaining, one last time.
Only the 18th point of the game for Anthony Johnson. Struggling with the shooting accuracy for today.